Hey guys, it's Hoenn here. So, Zetsubuo No Shima has just dropped for the PS4 and it looks like it's going to be awesome. I personally will be avoiding spoilers about it during the time that it gets released on my platforms. In the meantime, we still have some great maps. We have Shadows of Evil, the Giant, and last but not least, we have Der Eisendrache. So, while them PS4 players get to explore Zetsubuo No Shima, I'll be showing you how to complete one of the few soloable Easter eggs in Call of Duty Zombies. I'll be mentioning how to complete this Easter egg on multiplayer, but I only have footage for the solo pathway. First thing that you'll have to do is get the Wrath of the Ancients, or in other words, the vanilla bow. In order to accomplish this, we have to feed these 3 dragons that are around the map. One is near spawn, one is in the computer room, and the other is in the undercroft/pyramid room. While you are in the undercroft, activate the anti-gravityness of the room. To do this, simply stand on the pressure plates that are around the pyramid until they glow blue. Once all 4 are activated, the anti-gravity will turn on and then go off. It'll come in waves. You'll need this later when we upgrade the bow. After you feed those dragons, which take about 7 zombies each, the bow will be located between the computer room and the undercroft. It will be behind a tomb that we'll be dealing with later in the process. The second thing that you'll have to do is upgrade that bow. On solo, you only have to upgrade your bow once. On 2 players, you have to upgrade your bow twice, and so on and so forth. I'll be showing you how to upgrade to the lightning bow, which is considered one of the best bows in the game. The first thing that you want to do is shoot the rooster near the top of one of the pillars on the Tesla coils. I want to emphasize something. You do not need to activate the trap to start the upgrade quest. I do, however, recommend activating it because it will be necessary later on. Now that you have started the upgrade quest, you want to make your way to the right, near the Wonder Fizz, and take aim to the torch/bonfire that is past the wall. There's going to be 3 of these that you're going to want to be able to light. The other 2 will be able to do it in one area. Before we go on to light the other 2 torches, you make your way back to the Tesla coils and pay the 1,000 points to use it, and then wait for it to be over. Once it is over, look in the sky. There will be a power-up directly above the coils. If it is directly above the coils, make your way to the Wonder Sphere that is in the courtyard near the computer room and use it. If it is behind the Wonder Sphere, then you are going to want to take the Wonder Sphere that is above double tap, and you are going to want to use that one. While flying, you will pick up a part. That part you just picked up is one of the parts to the DG4 Ragnarok, or in other words, the gravity spikes. We're going to be needing this later on to get to another part of the Easter egg. Ideally, we want to have it built by round 12 or 13. Alright, let's continue upgrading the bow. Make your way over to the area that is just above double tap. Look outside the window and take aim near the intersection of the mountains and shoot a non-charged shot. This should light up the bonfire that is located near the launch pad. This saves us a lot of time. Now look directly to the right and there's a bonfire in the far distance. Aim down sight with your bow and aim above the bonfire near where the spotlights start to fade. Shoot a charged shot and it should get hit. If not, just keep trying. Don't worry about it if you don't get it on your first try. Now that that's complete, go into the undercroft and wait for the anti-gravity to turn on. After it turns on, you will need to run on the 5 wind symbols that are on the wall. This must be done while the anti-gravity is on, and you need to get all of them in one go. You cannot touch the ground or you will start over again. Once that is done, go back to the clock tower and you'll see an urn that has lightning around it. You have to kill 5 zombies around it. Their souls will go into the urn and then it will be filled. There are 2 other urns on the map. One is on the top of double tap where we shot the other 2 bonfires, and then the other one is on the launch pad. Once the urns are lit up, you have to shoot the bonfires once again, but this time it'll be different. I assume that the urn that you filled up last was at the rocket pad. If not, then just make your way back down there. Go to the urn and then set up a charged shot. You should notice that a current of electricity will start running through the bow. With this shot, you want to hit the bonfires again. You can only hit the bonfires in their respective urns. So in other words, there's no shortcuts for the steps. So the urn that is above double tap will be the bonfire that is in the far distance. The urn that is in the rocket pad will be the bonfire that is just above the mountains, and the urn that is in the clock tower will be the bonfire that is right next to the clock tower. So I assume that the first bonfire that you have re-hit is the one on the rocket pad, and it is very important to stay there because we need to get another piece for the DG4. Wait for a test launch to start, and once it does, make your way over to the stairs on the left of the rocket and you should notice a switch. Once the switch turns green, press it with X, square, or F, whatever your action button is, and then make a run to the room that has the teleporter in it. If you get stuck outside of that room, you will be instant down. You'll notice that near the teleporter there are a couple of lights that are blinking. Stay near those lights for the rest of the time that the launch is happening. Kill the zombies that are coming towards you, but remember to keep an eye out for those lights. Once all the lights are a solid green, then press the switch. Another part will spawn inside of the teleporter. Now grab that part and either take the teleporter or the Wonder Sphere to get out of there. You should now have 2 out of the 3 parts for the DG4. Go to the other 2 locations of the urns. Light those up in the same way that you did for the other one down in the rocket pad. I recommend saving the one by the courtyard last since it's the easiest one to hit. After you hit all 3 bonfires again, you'll see that the rooster we hit to start the quest is acting weird. It'll have a cloud of lightning around it, so what you want to do is walk up to it and hit the action button. Your arrow should flow up, and within 3 to 5 seconds it should come down completely repaired. Grab it. Make your way to the Undercroft. Once there, go to the pillar to the right and place your arrow there. You should receive a max ammo. Now you need to kill about 16 zombies within the little perimeter of the pyramid. And once that is done, you're going to need to hit the action button where you put the arrow. Within 2 to 4 seconds, the upgraded lightning bow should appear. We can finally start the Easter egg process. Ignore the upgraded bow for now and go back to the tomb and get the vanilla bow. Go to the teleporter room. Once there, you're going to want to shoot the little balls / orbs that are on the actual spokes coming out of the teleporter. If done correctly, you should hear a Margwa-ish growl. After this, go back to the pyramid and get your upgraded bow. The next step is one that might take a while due to the effects of the upgraded bow, but just keep doing it. If it takes a while, it's worth it. Around the map, there will be several ethereal objects spawning in. I'll be calling them wisps. What you need to do is find 4 of them and shoot them with your upgraded bow. Sounds easy, right? Well, there's a catch. Only one spawns in at a time, and there is a time limit in which you need to find them and shoot them. So here are the spots where they can spawn in. The clock above the computer room, above the radio in the computer room, on the phone to the left of the power switch, to the left of the window used for the lightning bow, the truck just outside of the spawn area, and directly in front of quick revive. Once you shoot the 4 wisps, you'll get a confirmation sound indicating that you did it right. Now you need to head to the teleporter room, and you'll notice a purple glow inside the actual teleporter. What this is going to do is it's going to take us back in time to get some parts that we need to finish these actual Easter egg. So go inside the teleporter and use it. Unfortunately, you do have to have the 500 points necessary to use it, but 500 points is relatively easy to get. Once you do go back in time, you will notice Dr. Groff doing some stuff. Ignore him for now and hurry your way to get a big bright soul canister and then grab some fuses. Make sure to grab these quickly. Now make your way towards Dr. Groff and write down the code that he typed in the console there. It will be important in just a second. Now this code will remain active throughout the rest of this round. If you end the round, you will need to do the wisps again and get a new code. After a short time, you'll be teleported back to the rocket pad. Run towards the Wonder Sphere because 2 things are about to happen. First, there will be a Panzer that spawns in, and second, the rocket pad will initiate a test sequence. If you're caught there, you will be downed. Make your way back to the Tesla coils. You'll see a switch on the console that controls the coils. Set it to the protect setting and then make your way to the panels near the Wonder Fizz machine. Hopefully by now you've killed the Panzer and not the last zombie. Enter the code into the panels. You should hear a confirmation sound, and you now want to make your way back to the teleporter room. Go to the door that Groff was entering the code and it should be open. Now grab the golden floppy disk and the fuses that are in there. What you need to do now is make your way to the coils. Insert the fuses that you got from going back in time into the side of the coils. Now set the switch to destroy. Make your way over to the panels where you enter the code. You're going to press the action button here and a game of Simon Says will start. You're going to want to write down the symbols at the start of the game so that you don't mess up. You're going to want to use the lightning bolt to protect you here. You get a confirmation sound when you are done, and you should also notice that one of the actual Tesla coils should have a white glow around it. Head over to the rocket pad and do the same thing there. The console will be behind the rocket pad next to the pack-a-punch. Again, do the Simon Says game again, and then head straight to the Tesla coils. You should notice that both of the coils are glowing white as mentioned before. Go behind the console that activates the coils and you'll see a small green button. Pause this video and take a look at what happens. It's going to be awesome. As you just saw, Dempsey came flying down from space and made his grand entrance. He will be in the main courtyard next to the ship that just crashed down there. There should be an object that looks like a little hourglass. Pick it up, you'll need it in a while. Now what you need to do is go back in time again. That means you'll need to find the 4 wisps once again and actually hit them. Once you go back in time, you'll notice that Dr. Groff is no longer there. What you need to do is find a book. Hold the action button on it and you should hear a case open. Go to the case and grab a stone tablet that's inside of it. Once that is done, you will need to go to the room that has the vanilla bow. Insert the hourglass thing into the slot of the tomb. You'll see a hollow keeper spawn in. It will start going around the map and you need to kill zombies around a circle within these following areas. Near Myokik, in the courtyard, at the statues near the gobblegum machine close to Stamina Up, and finally at the car near spawn. This last one is where that stone tablet comes in. You have to place it before you start killing the zombies or else the keeper will not absorb them. Just place it below the lamppost and there should be a pretty clear indent where it goes. Once the keeper turns solid, follow it down into the undercroft area. You'll notice that the pyramid is gone and the keeper will disappear. Just sit back and enjoy what happens. The zombies will stop spawning in for a bit, so if you need to do anything like pack-a-punch, grab perks, or build the DG4, replace your shield, do it now. Once the zombies start to spawn in, you'll see that the old pyramid has been replaced with the sleek black one. This is called the MPD. Place the soul canister that we got in the beginning of the process where there is a little missing area on the MPD. This will open up the MPD and reveal the corrupted keeper inside. Go ahead and take a break here. Get your perks, get a new shield, and get weapons, get gobblegum, and ideally you want to get monkey bombs because this next part will be the part where you will rage if you down and die. Once you are all set up, go back to the undercroft area and place your DG4 onto one of the blue squares on the floor. If done correctly, you will teleport into a different place entirely. Standing in the middle of the room you just teleported in will be the keeper that we restored. But now he'll be about 5 stories tall and now the zombies are now going to be looking like skeletons. Now, the keeper in the middle will cycle through 3 attacks. A fire one, a skeleton / homing one, and a lightning one. The fire one will spawn little lakes of lava that you just need to avoid. The skeleton one is similar to the void bow. It will spawn in keeper skulls that will follow you around, and if hit, you will get slowed down. The lightning one is the one that you actually want to avoid. One hit from it and it will down you. To avoid it, simply just go behind one of the pillars while the keeper is charging its attack. Now that you know what's coming toward you, you need to be able to kill that keeper. You will not be able to do any damage to it while it is doing the skulls or fire attacks. You need to wait until it starts charging its lightning attack. Once you see that that's happening, go ahead and go towards the middle of the room where the keeper is charging its attack and place your DG4 on the floor. It will trap the keeper and hold it in place. After about a second or two, its middle portion will start to glow yellow. You want to shoot this area as much as you can. You cannot harm it from the back, so you need to be ready to position yourself in the front of the keeper. You can be very liberal with your ammo as there will be many max ammos that will start to spawn in. Once you get enough damage on the keeper, panzers will start to spawn in. This is where you want to start using those monkeys. Kill all the panzers and then the keeper will come back and then just do the same as before. Once the keeper dies, you'll be teleported back to the undercroft. You'll hear some things and then the summoning key will spawn in on one of the gold plates on the MPD. You are nearly done. Go to the main courtyard and back to the Wonder Phase. Play on the panel, press the action button, and now take a break and enjoy what happens. Congratulations. You have just finished the Eisendrache Easter egg. Enjoy that ending cutscene and you will receive all the perks that are on the map if you haven't had them already from Gobblegum. Hopefully this guide has proven useful to you. Go ahead and share this video with anyone who wants to complete this Easter egg solo or multiplayer. And go ahead and leave a comment in the comment section down below that like button. Hope you all have a great day and I'll catch you later. Peace.